I'm Susie Miller, the Better Relationship Coach, and on today's episode of Better Relationship TV, we're going to be talking about something you can do that could radically change your life and your relationships. And what is that something? It is priorities. A lot of times there's so many good things in life, so many good things to do, good options, good adventures, good opportunities to be a volunteer, to work, to speak, all kinds of things that we can do. But honestly, we have 24 hours in a day and 168 hours in a week. And if we do all the good things, we miss out on the great things. And that really matters when it comes to our relationships. I just noticed my fan is going. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so now the fan's off. I don't know if it was distracting you, but it was distracting me. One of the things I've learned over time is the importance of evaluating what we say yes to. I am a yes kind of girl. I love being involved in things with people, going to events, connecting. I rarely met a no I liked. So for a long time, I was overextended, stressed, tired, and I'll tell you who paid the greatest price for it. My health, my sanity, and my family, of course, my kids and my husband. Because when we're busy, over busy, we're stressed. When we're running around like a chicken with our head cut off and we've said yes to this and yes to this and yes to this, and we have forgotten to say no, we often spend our time doing good things and we don't do great things. And so one of the things I talk about in my book is called saying the deeper yes. And what that means for me personally and potentially for you is to evaluate what are the things that only I can do. Only I can be his wife. Only I can be their mother. Only I can be the coach for this niche of clients. Only I can write this book. But there's lots of things that other people can do, and I could do them too, but are they the best use of my time? For example, my husband and I are involved in something called Young Life Ministry, and it's an outreach to high school kids, college kids, middle school kids. And we love being involved. And there's always a need for people to be engaged with the kids at the school. And I love that idea. But it's not a good use of my time. I do far better by serving on the board, helping them make decisions, helping them raise money, helping them work through some of the global issues for the area. And so I have to say no to things that might, be exciting or fun or, kind of turn my eye. Sometimes in business we call it shiny object syndrome. Well, shiny object syndrome can happen with life. We can say yes to lunch with these friends. We can say shopping for this person. Yes to this event. Yes, I'll speak there. Sure, I'll be on that podcast. Yes, I'll do that webinar. And I'd love to be in your mastermind. We start saying yes and yes and yes. And we realize that we are exhausted. We're extended too much and nothing is really getting 100%. So saying the deeper yes with respect to business means looking at what are the things that only I can do that will make a difference, that are income producing, that are impact producing, that are influencing the world around me according to my goals. With respect to relationships, what are the things that I can do to help create a better relationship with my kids, a better relationship with my spouse? I've talked a lot about marriage on Better Relationship TV, and so this time I'm going to focus maybe on our kiddos. My kids are grown, and there are times when I have to really be intentional about getting in touch with them, checking in on them, sending them a care package, sending them a card, really making time and energy to be present to them because they aren't under my feet all the time. It's not like we have quantity time. We have quality time if I make it. And sometimes when I'm really stressed or my client load is too heavy or I'm deep in the project of a book or a seminar or even event planning, I can just kind of do that to my kiddos and my husband, and they really know they're not getting me. You've done it. We've all done it. We're not 110% present. So one of the things I've learned to do is really take time to prioritize. For me, it means listing everything out that I could possibly do and then starting to rank them. Circle the I musts, and I really need to do these in one color. Circle these are my second choice and I hope so. And then circle the non-negotiables, my family, time with my husband, date night, energy for kiddos. When my kids were growing up, one of the ways I said no was potentially ending a play date early or not going shopping or lunch with a friend so I could have some downtime. So I had energy for that bewitching hour of 5 o'clock. Was it always easy? No. Did I sometimes feel silly? Of course. But sitting down and reading a magazine or taking time to just kind of regroup and even a 20 to 30 minute nap made me a much better, much more present wife and mom in the evenings and into bedtime and then afterwards with my husband. I'll talk about this more in upcoming episodes, but for today, do this one thing. Think about, is this the best yes? Is this the deeper yes for me when you're faced with an opportunity? Wanting to do something, being excited about doing something is great, but that doesn't mean we always have to say yes. So take time and make some priorities. Figure out what it is that you want to devote your time to that has the most impact and the most influence, not just in your business, but of course in your relationships. because relationships are the stuff of life, and that's what really matters. So that's my tip for Better Relationship TV. I'll see you next week. Oh, and for more articles, freebies, tips, pop over to my website, susiemiller.com, S-U-S-I-E, Miller.com, and be sure to grab the freebies I have there, and I'll see you next week.